Well, this is it. The Saturday live stream special. Here we are. Here we are. Welcome to you all. Welcome to you all for the Saturday live stream special occasion. Well, the occasional Saturday live stream special, that is, done in the very handy grip of Fox Pitch Mayo, which is me. Yes. And as said before, going to do it twice every month. And here we are doing it again. This time, the July proceedings of the Saturday live stream special. So it's good to be live again. And here's to the next 1 hour or two of much fun of the live stream special and all that. There's quite a bit to share in this very live stream, as we go live. So there's going to be some news to share, upcoming and recent, to tell you all things. So we've got already, we're a minute in, and now there's a strong holding grip of 10 viewers. Wow, brilliant. Okay. Oh, the Huge Git is in here. Good evening to you, Huge Git Sapper. Good evening to you indeed. And Harriet, the wonderful, lovely lady Harriet. Hello to you, my wonderful lady. To what we owe the pleasure always. And Anna, yes, it's you. You need no introduction. Oh, Anna, you've not been feeling too good the last couple of days. Do hope you get well soon and that the health recovers. So sorry for not feeling too good. Do hope there's something. Obviously, we can't cure your health because I'm not a health professional or a doctor, but do take the time you need to recover from health trouble or whatever it is that's made you not feel terribly good. Loco, hello! This one needs no introduction. Hello to you. We're already rolling into fruition with the live stream. Sonia and Toma. Hello to Sonia and Toma. Hello to you both. Oh, Joy, yes. I'm not surprised you're here. Hello to you, lovely Joy. Hello. It is certainly a real pleasure having you on here. I've certainly got to say hello to you, my wonderful Lady Joy. Hello. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Harriet. Thank you, Sapper. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Harriet, Joy, and Loco. And of course, let's give a resoundingly large hello to Sapper too. Thank you, Loco and Joy. Yes, maybe wish Joy Anna well, and hoping that she gets better from her terrible health ordeal and all that. Oh shit! You've been sneezing and coughing. Yes, it certainly does leave one exhausted. But excuse the bad language a moment ago. So sorry for the naughty boy. Foul language and all that. Oh, and hello, Mary and Glenn. Hello to you. Hello. I've been event attending earlier today, so all is fine. Certainly for satisfaction, and of course, health is fortunately okay. Oh no, there's a summer storm in your neck of the woods. Oh gosh. Oh dear. But do give a resoundingly large hello to Mary and Glenn, as usual, who I love lots, particularly Mary and certainly Glenn, as we have something in common, classic car interest. And I did see about 2 or 3 classic cars earlier today, Mary, so I thought I'd tell yourself and Glenn that, as now seeing you in the live stream, that is. So it may captivate your interest in one way or another. Ah, Maureen! Hello to you, lovely Maureen. To what I owe the pleasure always. Hello to you. That's all right, Loco, not to worry. Watching the Euros, lots of people are watching it. It's fair to say that my mother and my brother are watching the Euros, but on the football. Well, it's the football's on, and I think the Euros. I think it's both things coincided at the same time going on and all that. Oh, thank you to Sonia and Toma. Thank you both for wishing Anna a swift and fast recovery. Let's wish maybe wish them well. I mean, maybe wish Anna well and a good, speedy recovery following her health trouble. I mean, at one point, I was prone to having chest infections. So, chipper in what way, Sapper? Well, to tell you of things, there's football being watched at home right now. To tell you of things, I'm not watching it, but if you hear the cheering going on, we've got people watching the football in the living room. To tell you of things, so that's why there's noise in the background. So. In what way am I personally chipper? But the noises in the background are people watching the football. I have people watching football, particularly my mother, watching football in the living room. So that's why there are sounds and noises at the moment, you know. Rosie! Hello, Rosie. Hello to you indeed. Hello. Welcome to the Saturday live stream special to tell you of things. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for your kindly thank you for your kindly endearment towards Anna following her ill health ordeal recently. Thank you for standing in support towards her. We all stand Anna, we all stand beside you and we all have your back following your ill health ordeal. Rest lots and do get well soon, but take your recovery steadily. Wishing you a good, steady, and decent road to recovery following your illness and all that. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to lovely, lovely Lady Rosie. Do give a resoundingly large hello to the wonderful lady who I certainly love lots. And big hugs to you always, Rosie, as I know you love mountains of hugs, as you would so sometimes say, or lots of cozy huggles and all that. You know. Oh, Graham! Hello to one of my best friends, Graham, over in Gibraltar. Hello to Graham and Fiona, one of my best friends indeed, though obviously not replacing David Scott, but certainly one of my best friends. And Trevor, too, is one of my best friends as well. Thank you, Rosie. I just love you lots. No, really, I do. Thank you. Thank you. To tell you the truth, that actually is my family in the living room. That's letting out all the whoops and cheers in the living room because they're watching the football in the living room right now, Loco, so to speak. You can definitely be one of my best friends, Sapper, but the number one best friend I could never replace is David. I could never replace David as my best friend. He's always going to be my number one best friend. And when I get married in the future, I will be inviting him to be the best man of the wedding. You know. Trevor is watching the football. That's all right, Graham. Not to worry. That's certainly not to worry. And we're going to be live for about an hour 32 hours because I am a little bit worn out at the moment. I'm a bit physically worn out, but I think I can at least get through the live for this evening. But I think come 10:30 UK time, I think it's time for me to wind down and go to sleep because I've got events to attend tomorrow. And I was, in fact, event attending earlier today for about 3.5 hours on my feet. I mean, I did sit down a few times, but the bones, they ache after a great while. Oh, bloody hell. One thing I would recommend oneself, obviously one cannot stop it, but if you want to go event attending, just be careful of your limitations. Do be careful of your limitations when event attending. And one thing I'd recommend is don't get old, because the older you get when going out event attending, sometimes your knees get a little achy, the legs start to, and the bones and in the legs and other parts start to creak and ache the longer you're walking around and all that. So it hurts after a while. Oh dear. No, Maureen, I don't. I do drink, but I really don't drink very often, I'm afraid. But only sporadically I drink and all that. Sorry, Graham, but no wine tonight. You know. I know, Sonia and Tommy. Yes, one thing I'd recommend is don't get old. I don't know. And another thing I'd recommend is not to get old. Is the older you get, not only do your knees start to get a little bit creaky or a little bit wobbly or painful, as well as the bones aching after a while, is also the older you get, the colder you feel, as has happened to me, the older I got in age. And also, I can't run. I can't run very fast. I can't run, and I certainly cannot run very far. I can't. I have to be careful how long I walk for, be it of entertaining or going out for a walk, because I have to sit down every so often on a bench or chair or so. I can walk, fortunately, a long distance and walk for a reasonable, only a limited set number of hours, and I have to sit down. You see, I mean, I don't think I'm a bad walker and all that. And I feel the cold a lot. That's another thing. It's another side effect which comes at the cost of getting older. But other than that, I'm happy and content with life, despite the setbacks with health and things. But I'm all right. So, but yes, I too, like yourself and Thomas, Sonia, know the feeling. Hello to you, Ellie. Hello to you, my lovely lady. Hello, hello, hello to you. Always, this is a pleasure having you on here. And you, Ellie. Oh, Ellie, you too are lovely. I mean, really, you're lovely, I must say. I'm probably not going to look forward. I'm probably not going to look forward to 40. No, probably not. I mean, I don't think I'm going to look forward to 80. Well, if you had the fitness to have done it at 24, Sapper, lucky you. Everybody's health is different, to tell you of things. That much more could certainly be said. Oh, hello! Hello, hello, hello to you, lovely Diane. Hello, hello to you indeed, my wonderful lady. It's always a pleasure having you on here. Hubby can't repair it. Oh, dear. Now, that really is not good. Naughty, naughty husband for breaking up the cuckoo clock. That really is not at all good that he cannot repair it. Oh, dear. Dearie, dearie me. Oh, dear. I don't feel as young as 23, Harriet, sadly not. Well, I can run, but I can't go far. I'm much more limited to running and all that now as I got older in age. Tell you things. My mother was not in the cameo a moment ago. That was my brother in the cameo a moment ago. My brother was in the cameo a moment ago and all that. So I don't know the result because I'm not following the football, Harriet. I used to play football a long time ago, but I can't play it now. It's too much running around. The knees and legs can't take it. No, the strength can't. I get far too out of breath if I run around too much. So football, those days are a bit long behind me now. But I enjoyed playing football while it lasted. I'm more than happy to enjoy the health I've currently got now, even if it's not what I like it to be. I'm still content with life. I'm happy I can still do certain things, as not everybody's fortunate. I've certainly got to say. Oh, Sleep well, Joy. Do sleep well, Joy. Given that you're very tired, sleep well and take care, won't you? Maureen, don't worry. Not everybody is fortunate with eyesight and all that. Some people have good eyesight, some people have bad eyesight. That's just the way it goes, to tell you on things. Now, there's somebody on here. It's a TBR. Is this person to be trusted or not? TBR. Because I don't know whether one could trust this person or not. Do give a resoundingly large hello to Rosie, indeed so. Just gotta wait a moment, I need to get a drink. I'll be back a moment, but it's not alcohol to tell oneself odd things. Oh. Okay. Oh gosh. It's a lot of aches and pains on the bones and kneecaps. Don't get old. Oh no. Oh dear. No, I know that. I know the trust level is questionable for many individuals, Harriet, but it's TBR. I don't know whether this person can be trusted or not and all that, to tell you all things. Trevor! Hello, Trevor! Hello to you indeed. I've certainly got to say, it's wonderful having you on here, you know. That's why I didn't associate myself too much with this individual, because it was something that did ring a bell to me once before, and the rumor was this individual could not be trusted. Cheers, everybody. So yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Trevor. Yeah, Trevor, did you enjoy the football? By all means, did you enjoy the football and all that? Good evening to you, your majesties. Good evening to you both, your majesties. Certainly is it a pleasure having you both on here. Yes, it certainly is a good evening to His Majesty the King and the Queen. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards others. Thank you. Thank you. The football was stressful. Oh, gosh. Oh, gracious. Oh, dear. It was a new channel created on the 3rd of July. Yes, keep an eye on this channel in case it is a troll account. Dreaded. Yes, huge gate sapper. His Majesty the King is in the live stream. Well, like he said to you before, you really need to lose some weight, huge gate, because he is nowhere near the 16, 17 stone weight you are now. And all that. England won the penalties. Oh, very good. Very interesting. Oh, you still, Joy, if you do need to go, it's all right. Don't worry. Please do not worry if you cannot stay for the entirety of the live stream because because you've said you've just taken your medication. It's obviously having an effect on you right now. So please do not push yourself. I would really recommend and advise against you pushing yourself beyond your limits since taking your meds. All that. Another time, Diane. It will happen another time. I think I'll get Rexy to say hello another time. Maureen, no, it's a cloudy lemonade. Cloudy lemonade. Cheers. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you're looking out for this, over this potential troll. Yes, if this person does not behave, get them blocked. The moment they start to cause dreaded troubles and all that, that is the best time to block them, and then they'd be, fuck off, you're blocked. That much more could certainly be said, I like to garden too, and I certainly like lawn mowing and all that. Fortunately, with the lawn mowing, you don't have to run to do it. You can just do it steadily, take your time, walk nice and slowly, don't rush anything. It's almost a stop to smell the roses and the flowers chore when one does it. Especially when you're impaired with running far. Otherwise, because if you run far, the knees give way. You get, but never mind. But I'm surprised you Sapper, can run, despite being a great big huge git and all that. But no offense, all the same. Yes. Well done, Loco, for vigilantly and diligently looking out for trolls, particularly the person we do suspect could potentially be a ghastly internet troll. And all that. Found the scarlet flowers. Oh, how lovely. How lovely learning that your grandmother loves gardening, Loco. Both my grandmothers garden too, believe this or not. My two surviving grandmothers and all that. You've got a fairy in your garden, in the corner of your garden, Joy. How lovely. Oh dear. That's so naughty, Diane. What a naughty, naughty husband you've got. He breaks things and denies it. Naughty, naughty, naughty man. Very naughty indeed. Very wasteful too. Well said, Simon Janet. Well said indeed. Okay, now, time to get to the news. News for now was today I attended the New Haven. It was an event in New Haven at the Fort Recreation Ground. I can't remember the name. Excuse me a moment. Yeah. Yes. The event I attended recently was it was the New Haven Recreation Summer Spectacular lifeboat event, So it was an event that took place earlier today in the Fort Recreation Ground in New Haven of East Sussex. And the event, I must say, was an interesting event. It wasn't quite the event I was generally used to seeing, but it was an event that could, help to. The set really was a good event, making it highly useful for helping time to fly by and all that. When there are no events that you know of going ahead on a Saturday. this event, this particular event I attended in New Haven earlier today, was namely showcasing the respectable dedications and ceremonial celebration of the 200th anniversary since the founding of the organizing group, the RNLI, the Royal National Lifeboat Institute. Or have I got it? It's Royal National Lifeboat Institution, RNLI, and this year of 2024 marked its 200th anniversary since the organizing group's foundation and business and operational business starting and all that. So the event that took place regarding it was namely in commemoration of its 200th anniversary of its founding. So in a way, it was a reasonably important event. There weren't many vehicles at the event, but there were about 2 or 3 classic cars to be seen when the event took place and all that. So, and all the rest of things. So, it was interesting. Would I go again? I would think about it, but I would see, hopefully this time next year there could possibly be more vehicles, but it was namely representing the lifeboat side of things and the event of lifeboat training and all that. And really, it was namely showcasing the representation of the RNLI itself. Namely, one, because of its 200th anniversary since its founding. And so it was so pretty important event and a good event, but I would think carefully about I would obviously take it carefully. Well, I would consider it carefully, about whether I'm going to go or not this time next year. But my video featuring the event is already uploaded and all that. But tomorrow, it is event attending day. And I am expected to be attending 2 events tomorrow. And certainly am I looking forward to it, if I can make them, And then obviously the next week, miniature railway and a vintage rally event and things. Yeah. I should use my birthday song as an outro in my channel. Haven't thought about that. Wouldn't want to make the outro too long. That's the main thing, but interesting suggestion. Interesting suggestion indeed. You've been collecting tiny things. Poundland have little miniature items that think Poundlanders come in useful for some bits and pieces because, they sell several things at certain discounted prices and all that. So it's an interesting thing you've had to share just a few short moments ago, Rosie. So pretty interesting. And actually, that's pretty much... I had little realization Poundland sold miniature items or miniature chairs and swings and things. But one thing I can say is Poundland are known to sell certain things at discounted prices. Hello to you, Jodie. Hello to you indeed, lovely. Hello to you, wonderful. It is certainly most wonderful having you on here. I've definitely got to say. Yeah. I think I'm a little bit slow. Am I slow or behind? Camilla loved your fingers, but not so much anymore. She gets tired of potting quite quickly nowadays. I'm not surprised, Sadly, we do eventually slow down, sadly, Your Majesty. It's just a fact of life. One thing I can't do anymore is I can't run very far anymore, so it's a bit unfortunate, but it's life as one gets older at age and all that. Takes you long to write an answer. Not to worry, just take your time with all you need to write up and everything. Logan, my lady, it's certainly all right. No need to worry whatsoever. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards Sonia and Rosie. Thank you. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards Jodie. Thank you. Well, thank you both of you for your kindly endearment towards the two of you and all that. Hello to Thunderchunk. Hello to Captain England. It's Captain England's in the live now. Captain England, Thunderchunk. It is him indeed. Thunderchunk, Captain England himself, and a fellow classic car enthusiast. I'm looking forward to the Sussex Steam Rally event later this month too. I'm to be attending, not on the Saturday next week, but hopefully on the Sunday next week, if chance allows, and all that. But I've got to say, Thunderchunk, I'm certainly looking forward to going on it. So hopefully, Captain England, I look forward to seeing you on here. Captain England and the attendance of going to Pardon Park Sussex Steam Rally and all that. Don't worry about it, Rosie. It's all right. It's perfectly acceptable and okay that yourself and Joy were happily conversant together and all that. Yo, Hutch, oi, to you, Hutch. Yo, oi, Hutch. Hello to yourself and May. Hello to you. Hutch, I'm 23 years of age. I'm not 14 to tell you of things. Do I really look 14 to you? Oh goodness. Hutch. Oh goodness. You are really one. You're one. You are really you do know how to represent comedy in one way or another, especially when we're talking about the 7-foot men and all that, and things. So, Sapper, I'm surprised, Harriet, I'm surprised that a 16, 17 stone huge git like Sapper could run. I mean, I'm dead surprised a man of Sapper's weight could run still. I mean, there are huge gits who can run, undeniably, unquestionably, without a shadow of a doubt. But what I can tell oneself, everybody is different. Obviously, there's no question about that. But I think Sapper would probably beat me with running, because if I run, I don't get very far before I'm very, very out of breath and all that. So it doesn't take me very far for me to get very, very out of breath after running, probably about a minute and a half or so, something like that. So I really sadly cannot run terribly far anymore, but there we have things, unfortunately, I'm afraid. You know. Thank you, Hutch. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards others. Loco is 15 years of age. He did tell me this before, Harriet. He certainly did. I wouldn't have thought your weight of 84 kilos or 13 stone 3 pounds would be. I wouldn't think that's huge git weight, Hutch. I would say like 14 stone or over would be huge git weight. But no offense to those who are 14 stone and over, of course. A few examples of huge gits I could point out to you. Sapper, almost certainly one example of huge git for weight, and another example Sally Ann Loveday in Wales says to a lady who was once about 16 and a half, 17 stone at one point, but now is about 14 and a half or 14 stone something of weight, which is huge because she's not typically tall of height, as she's only a mere 5'6", and well over 14 stone. And yet me, I'm 5'8" and only 11 stone, on the other hand. So I'm taller than Sally, and certainly taller than yourself and Mel Hutch, you 5'5" and 5'3" respectively, to with height and all that. But I weigh less than one of you, and I weigh less than you, Hutch. But I probably may weigh more, almost certainly, than that of Mel. But no offense to you both, of course. No offense. No, I didn't mean any offense. I was just trying to make a good point, but I really didn't mean to cause any offense whatsoever. But I think another potential huge git I was referring to also would be Rhea Snakespeare. But no offense to Rhea, of course, because if I'd said that to her if she was on the live, she would be, right, that's it. If you're over on the Isle of Wight, myself and a 7'6" bodyguard will be dragging and detaining you down to Sandown Pier, and we'll be force-feeding you 50 to 100 donuts. No, Rhea, no, Mr. 7-foot guy, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Or they could probably get 7'1", 25s or 26-something stone Shaq to drag me down to Sandown Pier. In what way would I be in small danger, Anna? Do explain. But I never meant any offence. But would I be in small danger by Rhea, or would I be in small danger by Chaperon and Sally? I would love to hear your feedback. But Anna, I meant little offence. Little did I mean any offence whatsoever. But I think I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody. Hello, Benji. Hello to you. Benji, we've got time for the live stream. Do be assured there's still time to go. So don't you worry. Don't you worry about the timing you've came on the live stream. It is certainly completely okay. Good luck hearing that you're starting live streams tomorrow, Benji. Sadly, I cannot make your live stream tomorrow because I am event attending. So yes. Yes, Shapper, anything you say, huge git, anything you say. Yes, I remember you saying the ladies will come round and steal my cats if I'm seriously not careful. Anything you say, huge git, anything you say. And all that. You shrink more and more with each passing year. I don't think you'd shrink to 2 feet. That's highly unlikely, Maureen, but I understand all you had to say. No one take your big cat Smudge. Could not pay them to take him. Oh, gosh. I really don't think I could make your live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. UK time, Benji. I really don't think I can make it tomorrow because I'm event attending and I may not be back home by 6 p.m. to tell you all things. So I sadly may not be able to make your live stream, but never mind. Oh dear, I never meant to cross the forbidden territory range, and I certainly did not. But am I missing anything? Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for your kindly compliments towards me. I've had people say that I'm wise beyond my years. Thank you. Thank you, lovely Rosie. Thank you, my lovely lady. But am I missing anything? I'm pretty sure Oh, yes, there we are. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your kindly endearment a moment ago. Thank you. Same, Benji. I mean, I don't expect a lot of people to partake in the live streams I make. I just see what the result is, and I don't expect a hell of a lot of people to take part in it, but that's all right. Only those of you who can take part and watch the live stream only do it as you so please. That's the recommendation I would so provide. But never mind for those of you who sadly cannot make the live streams I provide and all that. I certainly was, Loco. Yes, indeed I was. The event I attended, the New Haven Recreational Summer Spectacular Lifeboat event, it was representing the 200th anniversary of the founding of the RNLI, Royal National Lifeboat Institution, because it was founded 200 years ago, to tell you all things, Loco, in case you didn't know. And apparently I learned just today that it's been running this event for a few years. So this year we'll I honestly thought that this year was the first time it was going ahead, but how long could I have been? Having learned recently that it's been going ahead for a few short years. Little to my realization and all that. Oh, Dawn Marie! Hello to you, my wonderful, delightful lady. Hello to the wonderful Dawn Marie herself. Do give a resoundingly large hello to the lovely lady Dawn Marie for not only her strong grip of support, but her unconditional love and friendliness towards oneself. And also for whenever she's affectionately wrapping her arm around one's shoulder, Think if she wrapped her arm affectionately around one's shoulder, I think anybody would just want to lean their head. And I think anybody would want to. I think if anybody was affectionately had Dawn Marie's arm wrapped around their shoulder affectionately, I think they'd want to affectionately lean her head against hers. I would certainly do that. But no offense saying this, Dawn Marie, of course, No, but really, thank you always for affectionately wrapping your arm around one's shoulder and your strong grip of support as usual. Thank you always, lovely Dawn Marie. Thank you. I've been to Eastbourne Wheels on the Waterfront almost a year ago, back in October 2023, and my sole intention is to go again tomorrow, and of course the Eastbourne Bus Rally too, which is why I'm getting an early night tonight, because I'm quite worn out and aching in the bones, having walked around for several hours at the New Haven event earlier today. The knees are a bit achy, and certainly the bones they really bloody hell, they ache after a while. The more walking you do with event attending, the more of a side effect it has with bone ache and all that. Although I'm going to get verbally slammed for this, but there we are. Skinny git, you skinny lazy git. It's probably Sapper would probably say something like that. Oh God. Oh, no, no, Sapper. Anything you say, do not kidnap my Daphne and Nixie and ransom them to Sally. And please do not ransom them to Sally and Rhea. Please don't. No. Please don't, Sapper. Anything you say, love, say, oh, good, respectable man and respectable army hero. Anything you say. Thank you, Benji. Don't worry if your questioning was late. Don't worry, it's all right. It's all right, there's no rush. Take it easy, do not rush. That way you won't get stressed. But my day's been extremely well, thank you. And I hope everybody else's day has gone extremely well too. For those of you who can, please do try and link Benji's channel if you can. Thank you, Rosie. I'm happy hearing you've had a good weekend too. My weekend's been good, but my bones and all that. I think I'll be all right to ditch the motorized Zimmer frame or walking aid. Anna, I think when I get to about maybe 70 or so, or 70 or 80, I might need one, but I think I could get away with it for now, to say the very least. I'm fortunate to still walk and things, but I don't have the health I did when I was, say, maybe, 18, 17, 18, something like that. Had I gone to the event I attended when I was, say, 17 or 18 years of age, I could have just kept going and going and going on a nearly non-stop basis. But now I need to take individual rest breaks after, fortunately not minutes. If it was minutes, that would be disastrous. But after a set number of hours, I have to take a few set breaks because the knees and bones, they ache after a while. And also, and feeling the cold alongside it doesn't help either. No. You know, because when you get older, Anna, oneself feels the cold more. And I'm certainly one of those individuals who feels the cold more as he got older in age. You know. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? Mrs. Buffy! Hello! Hello! Hello to one of our wonderful, delightful ladies, Mrs. Murphy, who certainly do I love lots, and certainly is she one of our most well-liked, well-loved, respectable friends within my community, and of course well-liked and well-loved within Graham, Fiona and Trevor's community. Mrs. Murphy, it is certainly a good hello, and do give a resoundingly large hello to Mrs. Murphy herself. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your kindly, resoundingly large wishes to Mrs. Murphy. Thank you. Thank you. Benji, moderators can only put the link to a channel to tell you all things, you know. Captain England, I'm okay for mobility at the moment. I'm all right for it. You know, I can still, fortunately, although I may be impaired for running far and all that, I can fortunately ride a bicycle still. I'm generally better off riding a bicycle than I am for running, you know, but walking, you know, and riding a bicycle is much better, you know, than running, I tell you. God. You know. Mrs. Murphy, I just love you lots. I mean, really, I just love you lots. I've certainly got to say, you know, and sending you many great big hugs. I mean, well, I've got two friends in here who I love lots, and they need no introduction, Mrs. Murphy and Rosie. Big bear hugs and squeezes to you both. Well, I'd be more gentle in your case, Mrs. Murphy, since you're what, about 2 stone smaller than I am. Rum and Coke. Oh, God. Didn't you say that helped you put on a hell of a lot of weight, Sapper, when you said drinking rum and Coke? One thing I do not want to be, Sapper, is I do not want to exceed 11.5 stone, which obviously is skinny git weight to you, but I do not want to exceed 11.5 stone, you know. But am I missing anything? How lovely, Rosie. I do hope your niece's stay goes well. I mean, Your niece, I mean, Rosie. I'd imagine you probably received a heck of a lot of unconditional love from your niece. I mean, I imagine you received. I mean, who couldn't love you, Mrs. Murphy, in the comparable way to who couldn't love Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, who's in the chat right now, Susan, that's Susan Reich in the United States of America. Oh my God. I mean, because I'm so visibly moved and emotionally visibly moved by what she said to me. Well, just more or less now, well over half a year ago, Michelle in Wales, I mean, or Elaine, the pleasantly friendly Londoner, based over in Greater London, and Caroline, the lovingly friendly lady in Canada, Caroline, full of kindly pleasance, full of unconditional, lovingly, kindly pleasance, and certainly not to mention the additional unconditional love. You know, the Rosie in the United States of America, the Alabama resident, and you know, and Catherine, and from Iceland. I mean, who couldn't love these wonderful, delightful ladies lots? I mean, and who couldn't love them lots? I mean, I just love them dearly. I mean, really, I do. Come on, Benji, don't be naughty. You did not even ring or knock on my door. You certainly did not. I mean, I'm not a big eater or a big drinker, but we're all different. Captain England, we're all different. That much more can certainly be said. Yes, sir, Mrs. Murphy, it certainly does sound as if Rosie is going to be busy with her niece over. It certainly does seem this. I've certainly got to say. Logan, lovely lady Logan, thank you for your kindly compliments towards Sapper. Thank you. Thank you. But did I accidentally miss out anybody I was talking about? Right, Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, Rosie, Susan, Michelle, Elaine, Caroline, Rosie, Catherine. Yeah, I don't think I missed anybody out. You know. I mean, but in a comparable way to how I love you and Mrs. Murphy, lots, Rosie. I mean, how I love yourself and Mrs. Murphy, lots. In the comparable way to how I love Tony, Mary, Sandra, the American Alabama resident, Rosie, Michelle, Elaine, Caroline, and Catherine, in a comparable way to how I love them lots too. Who couldn't love you lots, Rosie? I certainly love you lots most faithfully, dearly. And you'll always be well loved within my community. Here to tell you on things. Oh, Sapper really is fab. Sapper is what he could be the new popular FAB for music. Fab is what they used to say back in the 1960s. All that. You know. Oh, Mandy. Hello, lovely Mandy. Hello to Mandy and Kev. Hello to you. To what do we owe the pleasure? As usual, I've certainly got to say. And am I missing anybody else out? I think I'm missing out other people. Dawn Marie, thank you for wrapping your arms so affectionately around Loco's shoulder a moment ago. Thank you. I like gin and tonic with cucumber too, Harriet. If we run into each other one day in the future, let's have a gin. Let's have a gin or a wine together. I think it's quite unlikely you drink beer, but I'll certainly have the gin with you. You know? Well, the other thing I was going to say, since learning you're an eater, Captain England, it could explain why, Thunderchunk, that you're 22 stone of weight, twice that of my weight. Oh gosh, but no. Hello to you, Ria. Hello. I'm sorry I was late acknowledging you, but hello to you, wonderful lady. Hello. But now that Ria is on here, gosh, I mean, now that I mentioned that you, Captain England, are having mentioned your weight just a moment ago, I think she's now seriously thinking about getting a 7-foot plus bodyguard to help her drag me and detain me down to Sandown Pier and force feed me about 100 Sandown Pier donuts and all that. No, Ria, no, no, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, Rosie. Oh, Rosie. Rosie, how wonderful. I mean, oh, it's September it's going to happen. I thought it was going to be July, this month or August, but for when it happens in September, good luck. I mean, you must receive a hell of a lot of love from your niece, you know. Ramsgate, I remember telling you before that I've got relatives who live in Ramsgate in Kent, and I remember you saying before you've got Kent connections where your family's located in. I remember you saying before very vividly when we first became acquainted with a friendship together almost a year ago. Thank you, Logan. Thank you for your kindly friendliness. Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is the last I'm going to say of it, Your Majesty. That was the last I said about wait, to tell you all things. That's the last I'm going to be saying of it, you know. Sorry for being a naughty boy, Your Majesty. Yes, yes, Sapper and Your Majesty. Sorry for being a naughty boy. I am extremely sorry. You know, I see and enjoy life's luxury of food these days. I do need to consider I've gained. No, Sonia and Thomas, we're going to leave the weight conversation alone now. We're going to leave weight alone now to tell you all things. So let's leave it alone, shall we? Not to worry, Anna. Not to worry. Don't worry about it. No. I was being a bit of a naughty boy, and I shouldn't have, should I? So I'm paying the price for it. So sorry, everybody, for being a naughty boy, or if I caused such offence, you know. But at least try and help recover and help soothe with one's hurt feelings or cross feelings. I'll give somebody. I'll make sure somebody says hello. Pixie, hello. Say hello to the Russian Blue Beauty. I hope this will help soothe. Oh, okay. I hope it helped soothe one's feelings. Okay. Nixie wanted to be put down, you know. Oh, all right. Okay, Nixie, yes. I'll give you a dreamy or two, but just got to get the package opened up. You know, so okay, Nixie, don't worry. Here are the dreamies for you now. There you are. Yep, now Nixie's having her dreamies now. No, Nixie will not eat me, Logan. She will not eat me. You know. I mean, you know, so what was I going to say? I nearly forgot. Hungry as she may well be, or freakishly hungry as she may well be, Logan, Nixie would not eat me or my family in my household. She certainly would not. I've certainly got to say. Well, Mrs. Murphy, myself, yourself, and Rosie, we've got something in common. You know, I've got relatives in Kent, and I mean, I've got relatives in Kent, and obviously seeing you've got relatives in Kent, and Rosie's got relatives in Kent too. You know, interesting, Ria. Interesting hearing you like elderflower cordial with a slice of lemon, and mermaid gin and all that. Really, you come from southeast London, northwest Kent. You've got one brother in Kent. How interesting. Cats would generally eat us if we died at home alone and they ran out of food supplies. Oh God, your cats would still eat till you're found. Oh gosh. Ugh. Gruesome. Oh, gruesome. Oh, dear. You know, really, your relatives on your mother's side are from Scotland, Jodie. How very interesting. But Cassie, hello. Hello to you, lovely lady Cassie. Hello, hello, hello to you indeed. Hello. Just wait a moment. I don't think I missed anything out. You're in Sunderland, northeast. I had little realization of this. Both yourself and Toma are located over in Sunderland in the northeast. How interesting. Starving cats would be worse. It's a point to make. It's a point to make. While I was asleep, Nixie grabbed the dreamies and ate them up in one gulp. Good one. It's always lovely having Cassie on here, Harriet. Indeed it is. You know. Both myself and Cassie, we've both got something in common. You know, but I'll talk about it in the next live because we spoke about it in the last live, you know. But I'm not going to say the other thing that we don't have in common together because we're putting that to one side now. Or otherwise, I'll get into trouble with His Majesty the King and Safa. 8 cats, 0 Rolex. Interesting, very interesting. Oh dear, oh dear. 3 kittens and a Rolex. Yes, we are past an hour. It's now time to invite guests now. Get the invite link up and all that. Now. Now, time to invite guests, even though we're 1 hour and 3 minutes into the live stream. Really? Oh, gosh, wow. Family in Margate and Ramsgate are all that yourself and your husband have left now, Rosie. Oh, gosh, that is something. I'm sorry hearing you've got very few relatives, and the few relatives you have only not you, but I mean, I'm so sorry hearing you've only got very few relatives left, Rosie, yourself and your husband. I look unwell. Oh, Harriet. I mean, Harriet, in what way do I look unwell? In what way do I look unwell? Please do tell me. I would like to know from you. And all that. So, let Harriet take her time, Zapper. And I too would let David take his time to come on the live stream too. you know, because David's not. If for those of you who want to know why David Scott hasn't made a live stream appearance with me as of yet, it's because he's not sure about doing it at the moment. But you know, he could come on. Oh, not me looking unwell. Who did you think looked unwell, Harriet? If I could tell you on things. Who was it that looked unwell to you? Not to worry, Sapper. Another time we shall have you on the live. The lighting is great. You look stunning kissed. Thank you, Cassie. That's a nice thing you had to say. That's a very nice thing you had to say. You know, we've got guests in the green room. Okay, now we've got 2 guests in here. And not 2 of which are Dale enthusiasts, but the other one, he took up the possessive affinity of classic car and vintage and vernaculars and all that. So he's going to be making his appearance soon. He's made an appearance several times, and the other one is a rare enthusiast who's never made a StreamYard appearance before, but he's going to very soon. Oh, it was Matthew Steeples you were talking about. Oh, okay. Matthew Steeples, I have watched him recently, and he's a Kent resident, believe this or not. He's a Kent resident. I look sun-kissed. Oh, okay. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you for saying I look wonderful. Thank you. That was certainly nice of you. But this guest, who I've mentioned earlier on, he needs no introduction. Please say hello to the incredible Loco Emotion.
Hello.
Good evening to you, Loco. And another guest we've got on here.
Bring him on.
Oh, I can't bring him on because he will need to connect his mic before I can add him to the stream. So I can't add him on unless he's got his microphone connected. That's the thing.
How do you connect it? I don't know. It automatically turns on for me.
No, I know for you it's Benji's case I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Diane used to live near Brands Hatch in Kent. My friend Dave Bryan, he sometimes goes to Brands Hatch events that takes place at Brands Hatch. And my best friend David Scott has been to the Brands Hatch event over in Kent before. To tell oneself odd things. Oh, Loco's gone. Oh dear. I certainly completely agree, Rosie. Yes. I certainly completely agree. I should watch Goodnight, Sweetheart. I don't know that well, but it sounds interesting. You know, and all that. I haven't seen it before, Anna, but it sounds interesting. You know. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards Loco. Gosh, Loco, what happened a moment ago?
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I just cut out. I'm sorry.
I didn't know what happened either. Unusual.
It's not used for my computer to do that, though. It's not very old. It's quite old, though.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry for the shock, everyone.
Everybody's saying hello to you, particularly Mrs. Murphy, Joy, Maureen. They're saying hello.
The usual.
And Jodie and Ria are saying hello to you as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah, do give a resoundingly large hello to Loco, and Logan saying hello to you.
Oh, good, good.
And lovely lady Kazzy.
Brilliant.
Kazzy and I have got something in common together, but it will be spoken about another time.
Okay.
And Sonia and Tom are too. Oh, another guest now. Benji can come on. Good evening,
Aha.
Benji.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you feeling about being on the live?
Well, Foxy, it's my first time being here. A bit anxious and see if people will like me because in my school currently I've got some bullies.
What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
So I've got this guy. He keeps on blaming stuff on me.
Oh no. Oh, this really is not good. Dawn Marie Loco is saying hello to you, by the way. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Benji. Kazzy saying hello to you. Rosie saying hello to you. But do be assured, everybody on the live stream is extremely kind and friendly, Benji.
I
To
had a look
tell
at your
you.
channel. It looks really good.
And Rhea and
Hello.
Jodie are also saying hello to you. No, but I'm so sorry hearing about all the bullying you faced, Benji. But to tell you of things, we have your back always. We'll
We
have your
wouldn't
back.
tolerate that here.
What's that?
We don't tolerate that here, do we?
No, we certainly do not tolerate bullying. But we have your back always, Benji. No, really, we do.
I'm not sure if people are doing this to me because I've got dyslexia. Dyspraxia? I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
I'm just sorry hearing about your troubles. Maureen, I couldn't agree with you more. Bullies are just nasty creatures who are jealous of. Maureen, that much more could certainly be said. I mean, Benji, not in a lifetime did he deserve to be bullied. No, nobody deserves to fall victim to such bullies or being bullied. Nobody deserves to fall victim to such things.
You just got to stand up to them.
Yes. Oh, Rosie.
Rosie is so
Rosie's
kind.
Rosie was saying you are better than they are, and she's saying that you're a good, kind person. He's a good boy, isn't he, Rosie? He's a good boy.
I've seen one of my birthday gifts already. It's called Class 1 to 1 of 421 Southern.
Ooh,
You were talking
nice.
about it in the live earlier on in the chat.
I was in the chat and now I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I
Yes,
hope your
you
model
are.
railway is a success for you. I hope it runs well. Perfectly well, that is. So fingers crossed, all goes to plan for you.
What other locos do you have, Ben?
So I've got a Class 801 celebrating Scotland.
Nice.
A 395 Javelin.
Good.
My favourite one, a Class 466.
Ooh.
Don't know that one.
It's a southeastern one, Foxy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. You often get
2 coaches.
Yeah. Any diesels?
Yeah, I've got a Class 47.
Lovely.
one of the common diesels you get.
43s.
Nice.
I'm not sure if a 91 counts.
It's
That
an
counts.
electric. No, it's electric.
Well, it's still a locomotive though, but yeah, that will have that.
Yes, but one thing I can say, you still get some Class 47s in service as of today. And certainly
Yeah, they do.
37, not to mention, despite being over 60 or closer to 60 years of old. But,
You get 47s in the Statesman sometimes.
in the what?
Yeah.
The Statesman.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Have you
Oh,
heard? Did you guys hear the news that the 43s are heading to Mexico?
no.
Yeah, that is happening.
No, I didn't hear that part.
It's quite sad, isn't it?
Yeah. And the other day I watched a video and it looked like a cross country was getting repainted into I'm not sure what it was called. Oh, it's a special one, a blue and white one.
BR Blue?
But
Not
speaking
BR
of
Blue.
Class 43 earlier on, there are two types. There's the HST type, the high-speed train type, and there's the warship type.
Oh yeah.
The warship
I
type, I think they
it's a
got.
HST.
But I think the warship type, because there are two types, and the warship, I think they got scrapped a long time ago.
Ages ago.
But there are some Class 42 warships still about, but they're preserved now. There were quite a great many originally built, but most, probably like more than 90% are scrapped by now.
There is still a few of them.
There are only about like 6 or 7 in preservation,
Yeah,
but I think originally there were about 100 or so originally built. So that's what I meant by more than 90% were scrapped.
Yeah, because private railways have some.
That's true. This is speaking from a rail enthusiast point of view, which is why most would not be familiar of this.
Yeah. Sorry for not making sense.
Dawn Marie is saying hello to you, Benji.
Hello,
Oh,
Dawn Marie Smith.
Dawn Marie, Dawn Marie, can I thank you for affectionately wrapping your arm around Benji's shoulder? Thank you. No, really, he couldn't. I think he needs this more than he may initially realise. A rally of support, given the bullies he's been facing, the bullying atrocities. It's despicable stuff. It is dead, despicable stuff. It's just bosses with some people.
Have you told anyone about it, Ben?
Yeah, I've told people about it because I've had this guy who's been pestering. Oh, David Murphy's got a question for me. When is your birthday?
Mrs. David was Mrs. Murphy's late husband.
Okay. So Murphy, my birthday from today is in 23 days.
Yes, you're 29th of July, aren't you?
Yep.
But I didn't
If you
expect you
need-
to be a young boy. I really didn't. I thought you'd be like about 18 or possibly about a year or two younger or
How old
possibly.
are you now, Ben?
11.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't think you'd be so young. I really didn't. I'm probably going to get a hell of a lot of trolls for this. I'm probably going to get a lot of trolling for that.
I'll
Now
ban them.
Don't worry. I'll face people all the time.
It's okay, I
Like-
can ban them.
But don't worry,
Yeah.
I can deal with the trolling. They're not.
Luckily,
I'm going to
you
defend.
guys are moderators. You
Yes,
guys are
certainly am.
moderators. And then Foxy's the owner.
Yes, I can easily block off trolls, but obviously I'll have the help with moderators too. Because to tell you something, Benji, the bigger one's channel is, this is not always the case, but theoretically speaking, in the sentimental philosophy, the bigger one's channel is, the higher likelihood or chances you have of facing a lot of trolling or having a lot of trolls infested in your content. That much more could certainly be said, theoretically speaking of things.
Yeah.
Hello, Quake Girl. Hello to Quake Girl in New Zealand. Hello.
Hello,
Down
great
there.
girl. Hello.
Quake Girl is saying hello to both you, Benji, and of course to Loco too.
Hello.
Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards Quake Girl. Thank you. Thank you. But Quake Girl, you're not too late. You're completely fine. It's certainly completely fine. Do not worry about lateness. There's still time with the live stream. Do be assured. Sapper, what's wrong? Have we upset you? I really hope we've not upset you by all means. Bullies and trolls, Sonia and Toma. We don't associate ourselves with them. We really don't.
They're the worst.
Thank you, Dawn Marie. Thank you. I mean, Dawn Marie, who couldn't love your kindly endearment and who couldn't look up to your kindly endearment? Thank you. Thank you always. Yeah. Oh, we got somebody. Hello to you, Wanda. Hello to you. Wanda, thank you for kindly wrapping your arm around Benji's shoulder. I mean, he needs our support more than anything, given the terrible bullying atrocities he's been facing, and never in a lifetime did he deserve to be put through the pains of such troubles. He really didn't. Nobody deserves to be put through the pains of such bullying and that sort of thing. They really don't. Who else is being made to feel very old with these two young gentlemen on screen? Oh, Anna. I probably feel about as old as everybody on here, despite being a good few years younger than some.
You're only 23, Fox. It's not that bad for you.
I'm older than the two of you. I'm
Yes,
years over both your ages.
Harriet's brought up a good question, Foxy. You might want to check it out.
It's at Benji's. She's asking us to Benji.
It's okay, Harriet.
Harriet just wants to make sure you're safe. All of us here want to make sure you're safe, Benji.
Don't worry, I've got a companion.
Are your parents your companions, or is it somebody else?
It's but I don't want to say it.
Oh, it's all right. Well, whenever you feel ready.
To me, it feels personal.
Only talk about it when you feel ready to, Benji. That's our advice to you.
Did I tell you when I rided the Flying Scotsman?
When was that?
No. Could actually tell this to all of us, Benji. We'd be interested. We're listening to open ears.
I believe it was when I was 7 years old, so it should have been like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Wow. Gosh, you would have been just a little boy back then.
And I was at the Nene Valley Railway, which is like Peterborough.
Up in the country somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in between York and London.
That's the one.
Oh.
And my dad and my mum were like in their car driving, and then I saw a railway crossing. I was like, "Oh, what's coming by? Is it an El Niño Zuma?" Well, not an El Niño Zuma, class 91s. But when I looked, it was actually Flying Scotsman pulling in.
Wow.
And then my dad said we were riding the Flying Scotsman.
Wow.
But we would have to wait 3 times for it to come.
What a very fantastic story, Benji. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you for standing in support towards Wanda. Thank you. Maureen, Benji deserves to have his voice heard. Thank you. Thank you for your support towards what I've done and the action I've taken.
I'm feeling like this is actually a test for tomorrow.
Oh, we're not testing you on anything, Benji.
It's okay.
Do be assured we're not testing you on a thing. We wouldn't do that here.
Sapper's asked a question.
Where did Sapper say this? What was the nickname of the Great Western Railway?
I believe.
Was it GWR?
Yes, that's the short initials for it.
But it could also be the Holiday Line, I believe. I think.
Is it?
I think it
Is
is
it
called the Holiday Line.
Dartmouth Steam Railway? It must be something to do with Dartmouth.
I'll search it up.
Because I've been on the Dartmouth Steam Railway.
I've searched it up and it said the Great Western Railway was also known as God's Wonderful Railway and was famed as the Holiday Line.
You've got 3 grandchildren around the same age as myself, Loco, and Benji Tomery. Really? Gosh. Wow. Thank you, Kazi. Thank you for standing in support towards Benji just a moment ago. Thank you.
Kaz, you're so wonderful.
That was one of the answers.
God's huge git. What on earth are you on about? God's Wonderful Railway.
No, it's true. The internet said that.
Well, why Sapper is our huge git, Benji, if you want to know why. It's because of his 16 to 17 stone of weight. which is more than what I am for weight, to tell you all things.
Foxy, you're going to have to introduce him to your famous motto of live streams.
Who's this?
Ben, you got to introduce Ben to the live stream motto.
Yes, well, the live stream motto, as I could tell you, Benji, is, well, either one could live on a live stream or sleep on a live stream, or even live to eat a live stream. I mean, one thing I can tell you, Benji, is I love live streaming. And really, can I provide you the best of luck for the live stream for tomorrow? I'm just so sorry if I cannot take part in it.
Foxy, it's okay. Many people sometimes can't attend streams. Like
Yeah.
there's this guy who I know very well called Laserjet, and he's very
Laserjet.
popular. Yeah, and normally he would do live streams every Saturday from 6 p.m. But I've not heard from him for 2 weeks.
I love his live streams.
Yeah. Anna. Oh,
Very
Anna,
true.
thank you. Look, Anna, can't really. Benji, what have you got to say over what Anna's just said just a moment ago?
So many people in my old school have dealt with bullies. I've got my best friend who I played with earlier today. I don't want to say his name because I think he might want to take it personal. But let's just say he had a few bullies since year 3, because during year 2 and year 3 they were swapping classes around.
Good evening, Bill. Oh no, have I missed anything Harriet said?
Harriet's
no!
desperately asking something. She's even asked me to read it out, but...
Oh, Harriet. I have nothing against Benji, but but well done for talking in the sake of Benji's safety. But Benji, we enjoyed having you on here. We would never do anything to you.
I'll maybe stay on here, but I'll just turn my camera off as Harriet's advice.
Yes.
There we go. Is that better?
Well, we'll need to see what Harriet will have to say. Bill, please do not worry about being late for the live stream. It's certainly completely okay, my good friend.
I was watching the game, Bill. It was good, wasn't it?
When my friend told me, it was like 3-1.
Okay, voice only, but his camera has
Harriet,
been...
I've done it.
Okay, well, Harriet, you've got your response from Benji.
Don't panic, Harriet. It's okay.
And Anna's saying you're here in spirit.
I have no clue what that means. Is it like a word or phrase or something?
No, it's nothing offensive, Benji. No. And Bill, if you want to come on the live, the link's up for you in case you want to.
Yeah, come on, Bill. Come on.
I heard it ended in penalties, Bill. Yes, I heard that too. That much more could certainly be said.
5-3. What a win.
In my school currently, they had this thing called the Transport for London Ambassadors, and they were a part of trips and performing like speeches. And in May, we got an award of the Top Schools Awards for Transport for London, Travel for Life. And I was in the Metro, May 21st, page 3, travel news.
Wow.
And then I was in my school's newsletter, and now I've got another one.
I remember you talking about your former affinity for railways, Sapper, and I do remember you telling me about your affinity for railways. I mean, yes, you're ex-army and ex-military. I remember you telling me this before, but you know, but yes, I mean, and thank you for mentioning your late grandfather too, Sapper. I mean, Sapper, my late grandfather, he and his late older brother Paul, this is my late grandfather Edmund I'm referring to now. He used to see steam trains running near the back. They used to see steam trains running near the back of their home garden when they were little boys.
Everyone, could I just say an announcement?
No, you didn't. No. But Harriet has something to tell
Could
you.
I please say
Yes,
that
yes.
everyone please subscribe to Foxy? He's actually comforted me so much in my first year of high school.
Secondary school, that is.
Yeah. In America, I believe they call it high school or something. I'm not sure. Because I heard it from the new movie called Inside Out 2.
Oh, you've checked that out, have you?
I've
Yeah.
not seen Inside Out 2. I've only
I'm
seen
desperate
the
to watch it.
I've only
I'm
seen
not
the
going to
first.
spoil it.
Please don't.
No.
I want to make it fun.
Indeed.
Wait, did I just
Oh,
spoil it? Or was it?
no. But Harriet had something to tell you, Benji.
Oh, thanks, Harriet.
Oh gosh, Wanda, you're in hospital. Oh no. Oh,
Oh.
Wanda, I really do hope you pull through the ordeal you're being currently put through the pains with right now. I mean,
Could I just tell a story?
we have your back
involved.
always, Wanda, and we believe you will pull through the terrible troubles you're facing at the moment. Hopefully, come by next live stream, which is on the 11th of July. Hopefully, you'll be right as rain and back to normal.
Best wishes to you, Wanda.
Yes, and we stand beside you in support always. We have your back strongly always.
Can I tell you a story?
Yes, but wait a moment, Benji. Logan's
Okay.
saying you are a sweetheart.
Oh, Logan, you're so kind.
This is a female Logan, not the male Logan. Oh, and Wanda's giving you some verbal comfort too.
Thanks, Wanda.
And
Everyone,
Wanda, she is a grandmother to tell you all things, Wanda. So she's only trying to represent a grandmotherly approach to you.
everyone's making me feel so welcome here.
Honestly,
I'm already loving it.
That's how I felt when I first joined.
High school, as far as I'm aware, yeah, there is a high school for some secondary schools. Some secondary schools are high schools, but not all. But high school, you generally say that for college in America. Because the college here in America, it's known typically as high school, typically speaking of which, all that.
Foxy?
Yes, Loco.
Ben was going to tell us a story.
Yes, Benji, go right ahead with the story.
So, I was 4 years old, and I had a bit of so I wasn't breathing very well, and after I went to hospital the first day. I'm not sure what happened, I forgot, but the second day I remember my school friend sending me a card which had my favourite thing on there, which was Thomas the Tank Engine.
Everyone loves Thomas the Tank Engine.
I really love the classical ones.
I
The
remember
model.
the model when they filmed the models a long time ago, and then it was Ringo Starr when he first donated it, and then it was subsequently Michelangelo's, but sadly he died a few short years ago. I mean, he was probably more or less certainly my generations and Loco's generations and childhood. You know, when Thomas the Tank Engine was on the television series, he was really made our childhood one way or another, and all that.
Some people kinda hate Thomas the Tank Engine currently.
I don't know why.
Probably because of the new AEG one. All engines go.
I don't know that one at all. I really don't.
It's a really weird one.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. I've not seen Thomas the Tank Engine for a very long time now. You know.
Continuing with the story, the third day I was taken out of hospital, and then I'm not sure if I went to school the next day or if I stayed at home. I mean, it was a long time ago, like 7 years ago.
I remember you saying this before, Ria. It was an interesting story you had to share. Is Alison on? Is she really? Oh. Oh, hi, Alison. Hello. And hello,
Hello,
Patricia.
Alison.
Hello to Patricia.
Hello, Patricia.
Guest on here, Benji. Oh, and we've got another guest in the green room. Right, now, okay. I mean, before you can continue your story, Benji, I've got to say this quickly. Now, another guest we're going on. We're at full guest capacity at this point by now, once we had the guest on. This one, he's a good friend. He's an animal lover, having possessive ownership of a cat and a skink of some kind. And he studied animal care at college, which could explain his very explicitly strong approach to why animals should be treated well, very rightly so. He's also a rare enthusiast, a bus enthusiast, and it's very possible he could develop the possessive affinity for classic cars. Well, we should see. He's even had the good pleasure of meeting my best friend David Scott, another fellow classic car enthusiast and vintage rally and vintage vehicle enthusiast, as Loco recently took the affinity for classic cars and vintage vehicles and things. This person needs no introduction. Please say hello to my good friend, Bill in Surrey.
Well, hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, sorry to interrupt.
You're not interrupting.
Right. Yes, Benji, do you need to continue your story?
No, I believe that's all. But could I just say, Bill, that decoration in your background is amazing.
Oh, thank you very. Oh, yeah, the district line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
It's cool.
Acton Town.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's actually quite long, the district line.
60 stations.
Is it? Wow. There you go.
Oh,
See,
yes.
you got already. You need to do a quiz. But yeah, it's very cool. The district line. Yeah, and it goes through Wimbledon as well, which I think is one of the turn points.
Oh, Bill, everybody's saying hello to you. We've got Josie saying hello, Mrs. Murphy's saying hello.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Rosie is saying hello, Rhea is saying hello, and all that.
That's good. And England have won, so we're all happy.
Yay!
But they're through. I wouldn't say they've won, but...
Hello, Lindy. Do give a resoundingly large hello to Lindy. Hello to the lovely lady. And Anna's saying hello to you.
Hello, Anna.
Bill, could I just ask you a question, please?
Yeah, it depends, but yes.
So, could I ask is a skink a lizard, reptile, or an amphibian or something? Amphibian?
No, that's right. So they're reptiles, which cover lizards and snakes. So yeah, he's a lizard. Good question.
I've got guinea pigs.
Have you? Oh yeah, I like guinea pigs. Yeah, no, they're
named after a cast. A
Okay.
cast in the I believe it's a sword in the stone.
Oh right. How many
Merlin
guinea
and
pigs have you got?
Arthur.
2, yeah.
2.
Brilliant. No, that's really cool.
We adopted them when they were 10 months old.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Where from? Like a rescue centre?
Yeah, a rescue centre, which I believe was in Southampton.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool. And where you don't have to say where you're located, but yeah, that's really good that you did that. because I'm all for rescue animals. You know, there's too many out there.
Yes, this is too true.
Yeah.
All my 3 cats are rescues.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
my cats are not rescue. We've had them since kitten age.
Oh,
That's what my uncle had from kitten age.
Logan, it's skink, not sink. Skink.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
autocorrect.
no, I think.
Oh, Wanda, happy 82nd birthday for earlier this month. Very
Happy
many
birthday
Wow.
to you.
82.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
many
To...
happy returns for your special 82nd birthday. And here's to 83 for next year.
Happy birthday, Wanda.
Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for your kindly approach towards Bill. Thank you. Oh, you've got to
Bye,
go now.
Sapper.
Well, goodbye, huge git. See you in a moment. Ta-ta for now, huge git sapper. Bye-bye.
Wait, isn't that a swear word?
No, git is not a swear word, no.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And yes, everybody's saying goodbye to Sapper.
Bye, Zapper.
Cuckoo calling, right? Cuckoo calling. Can we trust you? Because if you're a troll and you start causing problems, you're gonna be blocked. Okay. Make sure you behave kindly and behave well here, because we do not tolerate naughtiness or trolling. I said huge git, not huge fit. I mean, because where this huge git came from is because I'm known as Sapper's skinny git because of my 11 stone of weight. But Sapper, on the other hand, he's between 16 to 17 stone. So that's where this huge and skinny git thing came from. Oh, did you need to say anything?
Oh no, I was just so. Are you in close? Do you live near Foxy, Loco?
Oh, I am in Brighton, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or did you mean asking that to Benji and Bill?
Sorry, I've got.
Did you mean to ask that to Benji?
Oh no, just to you and Loco. Really, just wanted to know if you live near each other.
It's been quite a long time since I've seen you. It's been quite a while since I've seen you, Bells, since the last one.
Yeah. Well, they're quite late, so I try to make the streams, but because I work and things, yeah, I'm just quite tired in the evenings. But I try when I can.
Oh, my work experience went really well, Foxy.
Brilliant.
This last week, yeah, it was really good.
Oh, that's good.
Can I just tell you guys something? So, I'm living near southeast London, and there's this little railway not far from me called the Swanley New Barn Railway.
Oh.
The what?
And Swanley New Barn Railway.
I don't know that one very well. I really don't.
It's in a park, and the best thing is, after I turn 12, it's 1 year till I can work there.
Ooh.
Well, if you get in, good luck, Benji. Really good luck.
Luckily, it's every Sunday, so I won't miss a stream.
I only do 2 Saturday live stream specials every month, Benji. Every Saturdays, it's 2 Saturdays a month to the Saturday live streams, but the inspirational live streams, generally they happen on random given times of the day.
The fun inspirational live stream.
Okay. So basically, the times when you work there is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., but in the winter, it's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Because my friend works there, and he told me this. People there do not like to be awakened during their sleep, because all they could hear is just chuff, chuff, chuff down the lines.
Linley's got to go now. Take care, Linley.
Oh,
Cut off now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Wanda, thank you for standing in support towards Benji a moment ago. No, really, you, Wanda, and everybody else who's been supporting Benji right now through the terrible bullying atrocities and all that. thank you for standing in strong grip of support towards Benji, as he truly needs this more than he may initially realise. Thank you, Wanda, and everybody. Thank you.
You know, if you are, do make sure you talk to somebody, you know, whether that's at home or your school or whatever.
Yeah, I've talked to my teachers about it.
Yeah.
Could I, guys, just tell you something?
Yes, go ahead.
So, I've just finished my Year 7 exams, which is the end of year exam in London. And during my Spanish test, I got 83%.
Wow! Well done, you.
Tu hablas español?
I've only started, but
I do Spanish as well.
I'm currently learning this thing. I'm not sure. It's like places in your town or city. And I believe the next one we're doing is ordering from a cafe.
Ooh, good.
I believe they do it every year.
So what Spanish words do you know currently?
Know how to say hi. I know how to say hello. So
That's
hi.
all right, is it?
So hi, I believe is called salute or salute.
Oh, salut is French.
Oh, ¿cómo estás?
Como estas is how are you, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right. We've got Anton Miles here. Hello to Anton.
Hey, Anton.
Hello, Anton.
Oh, and Mrs. Murphy's just sent her appraisal towards you for your Spanish demonstrations a moment ago.
Thanks, Murphy.
Mrs. Murphy, that is.
Sometimes I don't pronounce Mrs. or Mr.
That's all right. And Anna's congratulated you for the result too.
Thanks, Anna. Wait, could I just ask Anna a question?
Yes.
So, Anna, do you like Star Trek?
Well, Anna, what have you got to say on that? Rosie, we just love you. I mean, really, we do. Thank you for your kind endearment towards Anton. Thank you. Much unconditional love always.
Any Star Trek, like I believe the Star Trek Voyager or something. And I don't know the other one. It's only because my dad watches them. Thanks, great girl. New Zealand.
Wanda's got another thing to say to you.
Thanks, Wanda.
I completely agree. That's what I do. 2 languages.
I used to. So during my first year, guys. So my first term was Spanish, and then my second term was French, and then they had this option where you could choose from Spanish or French. I went with French. No, not French, Spanish. And my friend, who I know very well, chose Spanish, but he went into French because his old school taught French.
I do Spanish and French.
Oh. Yeah, Anna, my dad really loves Star Trek.
You got your answer from Anna, Benji, about regarding Star Trek.
What's this? Road collapses at subway construction in China.
The what?
It seems to be like a road collapse on, like above a subway in China.
I haven't heard about that.
It was 4 hours ago, it says. Have you guys heard of Sibyl?
Who?
Sibyl is a TV program.
Oh yeah,
No.
I remember the bill. Yeah.
No, I don't know that
Never
one.
heard of it.
Oh no, I feel old.
So, in my school, I had this teacher called Miss Power,
Wow.
and she was one of the policemen in the bill.
Oh right.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it was near to a gun shooting, and she was like trying to comfort someone going to emergency response.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you get repeats like on Gold and some TV programs.
I'm
That's cool.
surprised. I've got a guy called Geoff Marshall, and I've
Oh,
seen
good.
him once at where do you call it? Bromley North.
I have heard of
And
Don North.
I
Say-
was speechless, like I didn't
Yeah.
know what to say. So my mum just dragged me along because Geoff Marshall was recording the new Zipperloop bus, which is Zipperloop 3.
Yeah, I watch him on YouTube. He's really good.
Have you ever
Who's
met
really
Francis
is.
Bourgeois?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think
Yes,
I missed
yes.
the guy because he was in Brighton last year, and I think I just missed him.
Oh,
He
was
was
it
at the-
313 or something?
Yeah, he was there. I saw you there, Foxy, in your bowler hat.
But I don't have a bowler hat.
Well, you had like a little cap on.
That's the only hat I have.
Yeah, I saw you there. You were looking very happy.
But I didn't have a brown. But I didn't have the brown coloured bag back then.
No, you had a nice waistcoat on though.
No, it was just a coat.
Yeah, well, the coat, yeah.
I zipped up the coat. No, well, I often wear a coat because I get cold too easily, unfortunately. Well, sadly, the older you get in age, the colder you feel.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, when you're young, you think that you want to be older. When you're older, you think you want to be younger again.
Very
Yeah.
well said.
This is a good point, Benji, yes, but, well, I'm not too bothered. I don't take it frightfully, about getting older at all. I just let go, let and live from day to day, really. Yes, I may not be able to do some of the things I used to do when I was younger, but I at least try and keep my contentment with life and all that.
Yeah.
Foxy,
Yes.
Kaz wants to talk about planes and ships.
Okay, well, what have you got to share about aeroplanes and ships, Kazi?
Do you know about the Antonov A225? Kaz?
But, Kazi, I am already beyond the capacity of guests I can have.
Oh, it's all right. I can head off. But I was just going to say, if you haven't got the flight radar app, I would recommend it. It's
I
really good.
love that app.
Oh, have you got it? Yeah, I thought you might like it. But yeah, you can track where flights go and
You can see some really rare stuff on there sometimes. Like you can see like the president's planes and stuff.
Yeah, apart from I don't think America, because I think they closed the airspace.
Oh yeah.
Come through. But yeah, for other stuff. Like I watched it with the Trooping of the Colour. But anyway, I'll log off and let someone else on. But
Have
nice
a good
to
night,
chat.
Bill.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wonderful having you on here, Bill. Ta-ta
See
for
you,
now.
Bill.
Take care. Thanks, guys.
Could I just say my real name is actually Ben?
Right, just got to get the link up to invite Kaz on here.
I'm sadly gonna have to head off as well, Foxy.
Okay, ta-ta, Loco.
But I'll be here for the
Bye,
11th of July.
Ta-ta.
I'll be here for the next one.
Yeah, well, next one's 11th of July.
Yeah.
Ta-ta for now, Loco.
See ya.
Might be able to make that one actually.
I'm doing it in the evening on that day, Benji.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm definitely probably gonna make that because I'm at school from like 6:45 a.m.
Oh,
to 3:20, but that's only because I have a club after school.
oh, sorry. I thought you meant you wanted to come on, Kazi. I'm sorry I came under the wrong impression of you. My apologies, but thank you for sharing that. You like trains, and it, as is, and all that. You watch live streams from airports and ships leaving the ports. Ships leaving the ports of
I love
Florida.
dinosaurs.
Heathrow Airport. Interesting. Very interesting.
I love dinosaurs, Kaz. Yes,
And
Anna.
just asking if it's true that you go to school at 6:45 in the morning.
It's true. I have to get 2 buses,
Ah,
and the gates when I get there are normally shut, so people just use the car park gate.
gosh, that is something.
Should we see if anyone else wants to come and join us?
Don't know. Would anyone else like to join? Just would have put the link up again. But any one of you who I'm not remotely familiar of, you will not be going on. That much more could be said. I remember you saying before, Wanda, poor you. I'm so sorry. I know you said you're happy with the life you've lived and you've lived it to the fullest, but still, we stand in strong grip of support towards you following your health troubles and your impairment for traveling abroad or even traveling domestically and all that. We haven't got long, Anna, but your microphone will have to be functional to tell you all things in order to come on. But you can always come on, be it with it camera on or no camera on, but your microphone has to be functional and working. That much more can indeed be said.
I can always tell you the instructions, Anna.
Yes, tell her.
So, if you're going from Google, you would like to go to that little camera icon, click on it, make sure it's not got any slash through it, and then afterwards you want to reset your page, and then you will go on there, and then when you join, you'll just quickly start of the press Control plus E at the same time, and it will come up with no camera, and you would be able to be heard.
Oh gosh, quick girl, your 3-year-old granddaughter loves dinosaurs and sharks. Oh, wow. Your mic. Anna said that her mic is turned off.
Strange. Does your camera thing still have a slash through the camera on your
Not the camera
tab?
she wants, it's the mic. It's the mic she needs to get functional, not the camera.
Yeah, the thing is, to do that, you need to make sure the things haven't got a slash through it, and then when you quickly join, just press Control E if you have a keyboard. But if you're doing it through your phone, then you quickly just press the button which has cam.
Ellie's just praised you for your instructions towards Anna.
Thanks, Ellie.
Now, if you ever want to come on in the future, Ellie, you know you're always welcome to make a live appearance.
Am I always allowed on Foxy, or am I not allowed to?
Of course, you're always allowed to, but it may run the risk of me being subjected to trolling, but you know what? I'll deal with the trolls.
We've got loads of moderators anyways. The whole point of moderators is to help people out.
The mic is working now, Anna. Okay, well, I'll just get the link up ready for you, and the link's ready for you to come into the green room. Her mic is working now, but you need to be quick, Anna, because we're going to end the live stream in about 5 minutes or so. Oh, Ellie, it's certainly a pleasure, but you're not that confident. Oh, okay.
It's okay, Ellie. I wasn't confident when I first started.
What's that?
I wasn't confident when I first started, but now, if you look at me, big and brave, and I really am confident.
Yes, you came on the live stream very confidently, and I look forward to having you on the live stream in the future, even if it may come at the cost of you having to have your camera closed up, because obviously you'll worry Harriet. But
when I'm 12, though, I will have my camera on because
what's
my
that?
mum said, when my mum
Was this
said
when you're doing a live stream?
Yeah, when I'm 12, my mum said I can start having my camera on, I believe.
Okay, it's just Harriet's advising against you having your camera on. Oh, we've got Anna on here. Good evening, Anna.
Quickly turn off your camera if you don't want it on.
Anna, hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I can hear Anna.
Fortunately, we can hear you now, Anna.
Yeah, well, I'm too shy to come on screen myself, I must admit. But a little advice to Benji. I'm as old as the hills, but don't let the nasty people that unfortunately you have of a similar age group get you down. You will come through this. You will be so strong at the other end. And they are probably going to look to you to get their wise advice when they fall over and actually, basically face plant themselves because they're so stupid.
This is a well said point, Anna. Very well said indeed. Everybody's saying hello to you, Anna.
Yeah, I can see the messages coming up. Thank you so much, everybody.
It's a pleasure always, Anna.
Everyone here makes people welcomed.
They do, and also we've got some jolly good moderators now who are getting rid of the riffraff as soon as they appear. So hopefully Benji will find this as safe as place as possible to join in, either on screen or within the chat. But do make sure that you are keeping yourself as safe as possible.
Very well advised, Anna.
Very well said advice, Anna. Very well said. And we certainly listen to your valuable advice completely.
Wanda saying hello, Anna.
I can see that. Thank you very much. Just seen. Yeah, Wanda, I hope you're doing okay now. I know you're in hospital, but hopefully, you'll be okay in a few days and can toddle off home. And I know you're stuck in Canada at the moment, so I hope that you can get that situation sorted out as well.
She can't travel, I'm afraid, Anna.
Oh, I know. So, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll all come to the fore, to the good in due course.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
I've got 2 channels, but one of them is currently out of service because I forgot what the password was. And that one's currently got 101 subscribers.
Well done.
And I started like in Halloween Day.
Yes, well done. Well, listen, Benji, Anna, we've sadly got to finish things up because we're quite past 2 hours now. But it was wonderful having you both on here.
It's okay, Foxy.
Yeah.
I'm probably
no,
gonna make it for the Thursday.
Okay,
Good
yes.
luck. First live. I'll try and get in there and have a little look see, and you know, make sure you've got somebody adult with you when you're doing it, so that you know, if anything does start to get a bit iffy, you know, they can pull the plug quickly for you. But best of luck with it.
Thank you,
Anna.
Anna. Thank you. Well, it's wonderful having you both on. And pass off for now, both of you.
Bye-bye.
I'll try. Bye, Benji.
Bye-bye.
Take care for now, Anna.
Bye-bye all.
Ta-ta for now, Benji.
Bye.
Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for the nice things you had to say. Thank you, Kazzy. Thank you for your kindly advice in taking Benji under your wing a moment ago. Andrea, thank you. Thank you indeed. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. You know, thank you and all that. Thank you, Harriet, too. Right, now, this is time to finish up the live stream now. The Saturday live stream special. Gosh, I was expecting to do about 2 hours max, but we've gone about 5-6 minutes over now. But now it's time to end things up. Pleasure always, Jan. It's certainly a pleasure always. Thank you, Benji. 5 days' time, we're next live. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you could, please don't worry for those of you who could not. Ta-ta for now, and goodbye. And may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. Thank you, Harriet. And thank you, Rosie. Aidan, we're just finishing now, but next live, 5 days' time. Cheerio, cheery bye, Kazzy. Thank you, cheery bye, Ria. Thank you, Harriet. Night to you. Bye-bye, Benji. It was wonderful having you on here. Well, ta-ta for now. Goodbye. And may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. Thank you, Rosie. Many big hugs to you always. Bye-bye. You take care, lovely Wanda. I'll be thinking of you as I go event attending tomorrow. Ta-ta all for now. Pleasure always, Mrs. Murphy. Goodbye all. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness.